If I could restart my Merch by Amazon business, this is the biggest thing that I wish I could change. So many beginners make the exact same mistake I did, but I've also seen bigger accounts doing this too. I am not kidding when I tell you I spent months literally missing out on hundreds of dollars of profit in my Merch by Amazon business until I started implementing this one change that doubled, if not tripled, all of my profits. I'm not one for long intros, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. That mistake that I wish I never did was not immediately pricing all of my shirts at $19.99 and instead pricing so many of them so much lower, and even some of them at $13.07, making me zero profit. If you have looked anywhere online for Merch by Amazon tips and inspiration, I am sure you have heard this tip to price your products at the lowest possible profit margin so that you will be able to stand out in searches. There are so many gurus who literally live and die by this strategy. And honestly, a few years ago, I think this might have worked, but it just does not work anymore. I honestly think this advice is doing a disservice to new Amazon merch sellers. I'm about to tell you why you should not be waiting to make your first sale or getting out of tier 10 before increasing the prices of your products. Like I mentioned before, when I was in those beginning tiers, I used to list almost every new design I upload at either $13.07 or sometimes $14 or $15. After I made my first sale on a product, I would manually raise the price from that $13.07 to $19.99. Not only was this a lot of extra work, I missed out on so much profit in my first few months on Amazon merch, and honestly, I think I lost out on sales too because of pricing my products at $13.07. When I started pricing my shirts at $19.99 from the get-go, this is where things really started to change for me. There are a few reasons I believe this worked so well to not only increase my profits, but actually increase my sales when I started listing my items higher. Stick around and consider liking this video and see if I can't convince you to start pricing your items a little bit higher than you may have been. The first reason I believe that pricing my items at $19.99 worked so well is because it took into account the customer expectation when shopping for a product. You've heard it before, but people honestly believe that they are getting what they pay for. And you'll see when you look on Amazon, most of those best-selling designs in any particular niche are going to hover around that $20 to $25 mark. When you are just starting out, you do not have reviews like those best-selling designs, so you have to gain the customer's trust in other ways. And to be honest, that $13.07 price was just not doing it. When we're shopping, we're trained to recognize prices that end in $0.99 or $0.95. When we see a number like $13.07 for a product, that honestly comes across as a little bit scammy for a price. Like I mentioned before, all of those best-selling, top-ranking shirts in a niche are going to be priced at least $19.99. So when a customer sees a product that's listed at $13.07, not only does that number seem a little bit scammy, they also think that it's not as high quality as most of the other shirts that they're seeing on the top of the page. Pricing at an odd number or just generally lower than what is considered normal will not build trust with your customers. And it actually might make someone more skeptical to purchase or even click on one of your listings. Another reason why this Merch by Amazon strategy does not work anymore is just because of how crowded Merch by Amazon has gotten recently. When there was just generally less designs and less competition on Merch by Amazon, using the pricing strategy of $13.07 was a way to get on the first page of that niche when somebody sorted from lowest price to highest price. Today, even if you sell your designs for $0 of profit, you are still going to be competing with 3, 4, 5 other pages of designs that are listing their items with bottom of the barrel pricing too. I think pricing your items at $13.07 used to be more of a secret trick that influencers would tell other people to list their designs at, but now it seems like it's almost standard practice for new merch sellers, so it will not make you stand out whatsoever, and you're still going to be competing, but just with other designs that also aren't making any profit. The next reason I think that when I started listing my designs at $19.99, it actually worked is because Within reason, if somebody likes a product and they're going to buy it for themselves or someone else, a few dollars is not going to deter them from buying it. One of the amazing benefits of Merch by Amazon is we can create these hyper-specific, hyper-niched products. If you are bringing something well-designed and unique to the table that isn't just a copy of somebody else's design, a few extra dollars is not going to deter someone from buying your product. I personally find that a lot of my sales are made by people looking for a specific gift for someone. They aren't looking for the best deal in the world, just something unique and fun to give someone in that $20 to $25 range. When you start creeping into that $15 and lower range, I think that actually might deter people because they almost think that they're being cheap buying a $15, $14, or $13 gift from someone, and they should look for a better gift that's $20 or more. If someone likes something as a gift, $5 is not making a difference unless it's the exact same as a copy of someone else's, which you shouldn't be doing anyways. The next reason I want you to consider changing all of your standard shirts to $19.99 is because I personally did not see a difference from when I priced my items at $13 or $14 to when I immediately started pricing everything at $19.99. I haven't listed a new design at less than $19.99 in over a year, and I have never seen a drop in sales. Honestly, I almost found it easier to break into some of these niches than when I was trying to compete by the lowest prices. When I first decided to make this change, I manually went into my Merch by Amazon account and changed all of those standard shirt prices to $19.99, which is what you should probably be doing too. Now, I just generally upload every new item for $19.99, which is actually really easy because that's the default price that Amazon puts it at, so you don't even have to type in anything to the price. I've just pulled up my Amazon merch account and I have created a new product. And right now I'm going to go ahead and pick the standard t-shirt option. Now, as you can see here, it is already listed at $19.99. When you are pricing stuff at $13.07, you are going to have to manually change every single listing that you do. Just leaving things at $19.99 is actually eliminating a whole step, and I think it's going to make you guys be able to upload at least one more design each day than you would have been able to otherwise. And as a bonus tip, I would be pricing all of my premium shirts at $25.99 because if you leave them at the $19.99 price, you're actually going to end up making less money when you sell one of those than if you sell a regular standard shirt. Something about pricing things in five people just generally seem to like, and I still sell tons of those premium shirts at that $25.99 price. This is an amazing way to start making more profit right away. But it won't do anything if you aren't making any sales in the first place. Did you know that most amazing graphic designers actually end up failing on Merch by Amazon? In my next video, I will be showing you why and letting you in on the best strategy to be making designs that actually sell. Thanks for watching my video and see you next time.